How to feed a loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My creamy loon.
Yes, actually, I haven't gotten any sun, so yes, I am a little creamy looking.
Well, you know, you're
white as cream. Snow White I am.
You are. You need some sun, I tell you.
I do.
So today we're excited because we're doing pasta.
Yes, and we're doing something creamy.
Imagine that. Wouldn't that have been weird if we hadn't been? And we are doing it with a brand new company that we absolutely love.
Love.
They're called the Three Farm Daughters out of North Dakota.
Yay, North Dakota. Woo.
We'll talk about them in just a moment,
Yes.
but let's tell them what we're making.
Yes.
We're doing our
Shrimp Fettuccine Alfredo. We haven't done an Alfredo in ages.
Well, we don't have that many Alfredo recipes on the blog, just because Alfredo is one of those things that if you don't do it right, it's just like eating glue. I think it's got to be done just right. And it kind of took a bad rap back there, I think in the 90s, when everyone was like, it's got too much fat. Well, if you do it right, it's done.
It's
really
delicious.
good.
It's creamy, and the shrimp just
it's fantastic. So speaking of
this pasta,
fantastic, let's talk about the pasta.
Oh my Lord, you guys! First of all, I love that they're from North Dakota because I'm from South Dakota.
Just down south a little bit.
A little down south. Look at this. First, and their packaging is adorable. Adorable. The Three Farm Daughters, they're taking on the task of reimagining some of your pantry favorites. And one of those pantry favorites is pasta. And they're making it good for you.
Let's tell them who the Three Farm Daughters are.
Oh, yes.
It's
Annie, Molly, and Grace.
Annie, Molly, and Grace.
Love it.
So they are a new company, really fairly new. They
2020.
just launched in 2020. So when we're filming this, we're just into 2021. Thank God. And so we love partnering. We get the opportunity to work with lots of different brands, and some are big and some are small, and you can tell right off the bat the ones that are just high quality
and just have hit it on the head with quality.
With quality. You get this package in the mail, and you already know. I mean, from the shipping tape to the packing material, and then you open it up and you see that pasta, and you think, okay, this is good. And then you take that first bite, and you're like, okay, they're the best.
And the great thing about their pasta is it's powered by good wheat, and it's got tons of fiber, high in protein, actually 9 grams of protein in a single serving. Yeah. And the best part, it's low in calories. The taste.
The best part is the taste. They like to say it creates craveability, and I will admit that it is. I crave it. So so we're going to get this going. So this is our fettuccine. They also have linguine and they have fusilli, but we're doing fettuccine.
Yes.
The thing that is I'm going to go put this. I have a pot of boiling water over here that I liberally salted, and it's nice and rolled. So now these are 2 8-ounce packages that we've got right here.
Yes.
We need a pound of fettuccine. So we're going to go with 2 packages.
Yes.
And I love this because they create the fettuccine that's already nestled in these little bundles, so you don't have to
snap it in half.
Snap it in half.
That's the best thing ever.
It is. I mean, I do love a good snap, but this is so great. So anyway, then
Would you come back and get on camera,
So
please?
what you're going to do is you're going to want to stir this with your wooden spoon, and it's going to literally go for just 13 minutes to become perfectly al dente. Now they manufacture this in a way so if you do overcook them and say the dog runs out and you got to go chase her, then it just doesn't overcook. So it's perfect for the home cook, for mom and dad who are trying to make a good meal for the family.
And it really is. It's so good.
And this dish comes together so very,
all right,
very
well,
fast.
let's start. Come on, let's do it.
I'm trying to. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the shrimp. So this is shrimp that I've already prepared. And let me tell you how I did it. Thank you.
Yeah,
it's super easy. So this is like 3/4 of a pound. We get the big old jumbo shrimp just because I think this particular dish you want some meat to it. So I like it. So what I did was I put it on a platter like this. All you're going to do is just season it with a little salt and pepper. Flip it over, salt and pepper it until it's nice and seasoned.
Right.
And then you've got your nice big skillet. This is the skillet that we're going to actually make the whole dish in. So you want a big skillet because it's a pound of fettuccine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter in there. We're going to let that melt, and then we're going to infuse that butter with some garlic flavor. So we've got 3 cloves of garlic that we just sliced in half. You don't mince it, and then you put that in there, and then you just stir it around, cut side down in that butter, and it just flavors the butter with garlic. You don't want it too overly garlic, and then we're going to just, after a couple minutes, just use a fork to help, or a spoon.
Get rid of those.
Just get those cloves and put them out there. And then we're going to just very carefully layer that shrimp into the pan.
Yes, and that shrimp picks up that garlic and that butter. Oh, it's so good.
You feel like you're down in Key West or something. Anyway, it's amazing. And then now shrimp, it cooks pretty quickly. So leave them in nice, don't have them overlapping, kind of a flat layer, and let them go for about 2 minutes or until they get nice and pink on the bottom and they start to curl up. They're like, oh, I'm so happy. And then you're going to flip them over and you're going to let them continue to cook a little bit longer. Well, no, until they're completely cooked, and that's probably another 2 to 3 minutes.
Until they get nice and pink.
And then nice and pink, and they look like this. They're perfect. Okay.
That's great.
All right. So now I'm going to. Well, now this all comes together so fast. Yeah. That, like I said, that goes for 13 minutes, and we're at about probably 9 minutes now. So now what we're going to do.
I wouldn't say 9 minutes. I'd say 5 minutes.
Okay. Thank you for saying that. So now we're going to do heavy cream. So we've got, this is a cup and a half. This is a total of 2 cups.
2 cups, okay.
And then we're going to leave about a quarter of a cup behind because I'm going to show you why in just a moment. So now we're going to heat that over medium heat. Now, this is not the,
cream and butter.
Cream and butter. It's the cream of the land, I'll tell you though.
I love it.
But it is super delicious, and we're going to show you a way to make it so it doesn't feel like, you're eating a pound of lard.
So just to reiterate, that is a cup of cream you just started off with, and then 6 teaspoons or tablespoons of butter.
I should have. Yes, I did not point that out. Thank you. It's a good thing the Loon's here. So we've started with 2 cups of cream. We're using 1 3/4 of it for right now, and I already used 2 tablespoons of butter to do my shrimp, and the remaining, it's a total of 8 tablespoons. So the remaining 6 tablespoons
are
I
going
put
to go in there. You make that nice sauce.
I know. Okay, so now we're just going to let that butter melt,
and
then it's going to simmer for just a little bit, just enough time for the pasta to finish, and then it's all going to come together.
Yay!
Okay, so now this is great. This is
all coming together.
Coming together. I love it. So this is now ready. Let me put on my gloves here. This beautiful pasta.
Yes.
Make sure you pasta. You do need to tend to it. So get your spoon and stir it
around a little bit
just to make sure it doesn't stick together.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to raise this up.
Yeah.
Let
Get
it
all the water out of
drain.
there.
Okay, baby.
Look at this. Looks so luxurious right now.
Now you want to do me a favor? Go ahead and dump the shrimp in there.
You got it.
That's beautiful. Okay, now we're going to add to the sauce. Take that teaspoon of salt.
Yes.
We're going to add a teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to do
a half a teaspoon of black pepper.
Quarter teaspoon or a half a teaspoon.
Quarter teaspoon, actually.
I like a quarter. I like a half.
What about the nutmeg?
Oh yeah, go ahead and add the nutmeg now.
Yeah,
and then
this is so good.
Beautiful addition of spice, which is nutmeg.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna look at that beautiful pasta.
Love it.
Okay.
That pasta is done
perfectly. I know. So this pan loves to spin. So
spin it.
Okay. So now what we're going to do, now this when you're making this, you're going to be looking at this and you see, wow, that sauce looks really thin. Well, this is part of the trick. There's something about really well done Alfredo. As you cook it, it's going to thicken up before your very eyes.
Yes.
And especially
also when you put in that cheese.
We're going to add some cheese. Now, over here, I've got a cup that I'm just getting some pasta water. So I'm not going to use this whole cup of pasta water.
Yeah.
Now, a note on that: if you're draining your pasta into a colander, make sure you get that pasta water before you drain it. I happen to have one of those pasta pots, so I could do it.
I love that pasta pot.
I love a pasta pot.
That pasta pot has gotten us through some hard times.
It really has. It's like a good therapist. Okay, so now, as the Loon said, now we're going to add. So now, because as you can see, there's just a handful of ingredients in this. You want to go with good quality pasta, which we already talked about.
Yes.
Good shrimp, and now this is some Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese, which is just a fancy word for like really nice Parmesan cheese. But it really does make a difference. Doesn't that look just absolutely heavenly?
And while you're finishing that up, I'm going to get our warm bowls.
So because you want to keep this, you want to keep that sauce from getting too thick and gooey on you, or gummy on you. This is one of those cases where I do like to heat my bowls just on a low heat. Now we're going to add, that's thickening up lovely for me. We're going to add just a little more cream. This is going to keep it seems like...
those are not, I was like, I can't handle these.
No, you can handle it. You can handle it. Anyway, what I was saying is that just adding that little bit of cream at the very, very end just keeps it from being too thick and gummy. And just a little bit of pasta water. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful?
I
know, it's heavenly. It's absolutely amazing.
And look at how delicious that pasta is.
I know, the pasta is just incredible. So you talked about the warm bowls.
Yeah,
okay.
warm bowl. For some reason, warm bowl makes your pasta taste better, and I can prove it.
Yeah,
because I'm going to eat it with a warm bowl right now.
I know. So normally what I would let this do is I'd let this go for, I mean, like I said, you see how it's thickening up just before your very eyes. It depends on how thick you like your pastas. You see some of those videos like on Instagram or whatever, and they have like, it's literally they're dipping them into fondue.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? It's not, it looks impressive, but it's like, oh, my stomach hurts just thinking about it. Okay.
I know. Let me have a little cheese with my pasta.
Exactly. Okay.
That looks perfect. I think I need that right now.
I think you do too, and I think I do too. Okay, this is beautiful. Look at that shrimp, and oh my gosh, just look at that. Oh,
pull it up, pull it up. There you go.
That is gorgeous. Look at that.
Some shrimp on there, please.
Okay, I'll give you a little more. Yes, more shrimp. More shrimp, please. Oh, this is so beautiful.
You keep loading me up with more pasta.
Now we're going to do a little bit of hit of parsley.
Oh,
just because,
fabulous.
You know, why not?
There you go.
Oh, these bowls are perfectly warm. I love it. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm just going to show off my shrimp before anybody looks real quick.
Oh.
It smells amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all, that is a bowl of heaven right there.
I know, and see, it's not too heavy, it's not too gloopy, it's just the way I love Alfredo.
Just perfect, and I like that you put the little green on top.
Thanks.
A little touch there.
A little touch.
Oh, okay, I am just gonna dig in, y'all. I'm gonna go for my pasta first.
Now, I should have, another little touch. Oh, here, actually, I have it. We just got this new fun little Parmesan.
Oh, hit me with a hot note.
And watch you dance. Okay, there. A little bit of Parmesan.
Now I gotta go back in.
See, it's all these little...
Oh, y'all, okay.
I'm kind of excited. The anticipation for this one in particular is almost more than I can take.
Somebody just hugged me. I just got a hug.
I know.
I just got an Alfredo hug.
Well, Alfredo.
Wow, you guys, that is so good.
I know.
That is so delicious. And it's not too heavy with the cream.
It's the right way to do it.
It's just perfect. And the Parmesan just kind of sings.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Can we talk a little about the pasta?
What? Hold on, let me get a little shrimp.
Oh, yeah. Who are you calling shrimp?
Okay. The shrimp is delicious. Really good. But that pasta will make and break this dish. And it is perfect. It is so perfect. I think we've cooked with their pasta before, Three Farm Daughters pasta, and I don't think you can screw it up.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can overcook it, and it's still like incredibly delicious.
I'm keeping you from that. This is 1,000% Loon approved.
1,000! Yay! Oh my gosh! Okay, that means I get to eat.
I love it. We don't eat Alfredo often in this house, but when we do, forget about it.
That sounds like that'd be a really good commercial. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I'm going back in.
Oh.
It's so good. It is so good. You did this pasta perfect. Perfect.
That is something you're going to feel like, at the very least, you're sitting at a beautiful table in Little Italy or Venice. And
somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it is so good.
I'm a little speechless.
Oh, thank you, Three Farm Daughters. That is amazing pasta. Now, you can get their pasta if you go to threefarmdaughters.com. You can check out all of their products.
Did we mention they have fusilli, they have linguine, they have a variety of products that are just they're
so wonderful.
Best. They're the best.
And you can get this recipe on howtofeedaloon.com. I'm all verklempt.
I know
with
he
this.
can't talk. I mean, look at that. That is something to
Yes.
write home about. I'm going to go get a pad and start writing home. Anyway, go to our social media, like us, share, do all of that great stuff. Make this pasta, get Three Farm Daughters, and you know, all is right in the world.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I'm seriously just going to stay right here and eat this one.
Oh, I know. I know. Bye. Hey, everybody!
Hi, guys. Now, if you want to be a part of the Loon fun, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you won't miss a single recipe.
That's right. Oh, and speaking of recipes, if you want another amazing recipe like this, then just click right here.
Yeah, click.
Click.
Subscribe.
It's so much fun.